So when we're trying to find an angle using the sine rule, we use the sine rule. All we do is we turn it upside down. So it will look like this. Sine A over A equals sine B over B equals sine C over C. So ultimately what we're saying is whatever we're trying to find is on the top. So if we were trying to find a side, then the little a would be on the top. If we're trying to find an angle, then the big A's, B's and C's will be on the top with the sine. Alright? So apart from that, it pretty much follows the same pattern. So when we get our question, we draw our question. Right? We label our triangle. I'm going to make this one A so that I can just use that part of it. Right? Doesn't matter what's labelled what. We'll write out two parts of the sine rule. So sine A over little a equals sine B over little b. Okay. And we fill in what we know. So we don't know what P is, so sine P equals over 7 equals sine 42 over 8. Right, Jack? Yep. Oh, come on, let's get organised. So it's the same as last time, in that what we'll do is multiply the 7 onto the other side. We'll get sine P equals 7 times sine 42 over 8. The problem here is we've still got the sine on the side. So once we've got this, we need to sine -1 it, whatever that is. So we use our calculator. Seven times sine 42 equals divided by 8 equals 0.5855. So that's just me writing it down, but actually I'm going to hold it in my calculator and use the answer button on here. So what I'm actually going to type in on here is sine -1 answer. So I'm using the whole thing. So shift, sine, shift, answer equals 4.19 or 4.2. And whatever the unit is. Oh no. What's gone wrong there? Why do I know something's wrong, guys? I know something's wrong. So I'm about to write what? That the angle is 4.2 degrees. Does it look like it's going to be 4.2? I mean, if 78 is opposite 42, the likelihood is that it's going to be around about 40 something. So something I've done wrong in my calculator. So I'm just going to do it again. Or again, until I get it right. Right, 35.8 might be a lot better. I don't know what I did wrong, but I do know that I made a mistake because I knew that couldn't possibly be right. Okay, so I found out that angle P is 35.8 degrees. All right. What if I tell you that I'm a really bad drawer? Okay, I'm about to draw this picture a lot better. No, I'm not. I am about to show you a different picture. All right. So, what I'd like you to do is find the answer to K. Shouldn't take very long. It's not much different from what I just did. Just looks slightly different. So are they opposite? Yes, they are. So A, little a, B, little b. We want to find sine K over 8 equals sine 42 over 7. Be doing this on our calculators as we keep up with me. .7647. So we second answer this time it should work. 49 degrees. 49.9 degrees. Right. 49.9 degrees. Does K look like it's 49.9 degrees? So even if I'm the worst drawer in the world, it couldn't be 49 because 49 is what sort of? It's an acute angle and that is an obtuse angle. So this is called the obscure case because it's hidden. Obscure. It's hidden. What actually happens when we do our calculator is that it comes out with this one, 42K78. It finds this K. All right? And your calculator can't tell what the picture is drawn like. So you have to know that either you've been told that it's an obtuse angle, or you can see it in a diagram and know it's an obtuse angle. And if it is, it's actually this angle over here. So how do we find it? We're looking for this one. What kind of triangle is this? Isosceles, right? This is 49.9. This is 49.9. I want this. So we do angles on a straight line, 180 minus it. So our K is actually 180 minus 49.9, which equals 130.1 degrees. All right? So although most of the time you're using the sine rule, we end up getting the right angle. We do have to look at the diagram and see whether it's perhaps this one. So they'll either draw the picture to indicate it, or they'll use the word obtuse. So they might have said, find the obtuse angle K. All right? So you have to look hard for that particular case. All right? So we don't get a formula for this. We turn it upside down from our formula sheet. Then we just use it as we've done there, remembering that we're finding an angle, so we're sine -1ing, Louis. All right, sine -1ing, and then checking that we've got the acute angle or the obtuse angle. Okay.